You're listening to Ireland's Aviation Podcast.
Welcome to the news episode of Squawk 7000. On this week's podcast, Dublin Aerospace open a new state-of-the-art landing gear facility, Aer Lingus launch an ambitious summer 2022 schedule, and Loganair announce a new route from the city of Derry Airport. And AerCap Holdings, the global giant aircraft leasing company, announces today, Monday, that it has completed its acquisition of the GE Capital Aviation Services business GECAS from General Electric.
Taoiseach and Minister for Enterprise, Trade and Employment, Leo Varadkar, officially opened the new Dublin Aerospace state-of-the-art landing gear facility in Ashbourne, County Meath last week. The company will increase staff numbers from 75 to 150 when the facility becomes fully operational. The company said it's currently hiring for several positions, with roles advertised for electricians, technicians, mechanics, painters, document controllers, production planners and health and safety officers. The €12 million investment in the new Ashbourne facility is supported by the government through Enterprise Ireland and Dublin Aerospace shareholders. Specialising in Airbus A320 and Boeing 737 landing gear overhaul and spread across a 70,000 square foot area, there is capacity for up to 350 overhauls per year at this new facility. With 4 new electroplating lines, light and heavy machine shops, dedicated inspection and NDT centre, in addition to cleaning and assembly shops, this unit can accomplish all the tasks required for a complete overhaul under one roof. Dublin Aerospace has expanded from just 18 employees in 2009 to over 500 now, working across 3 locations in Ashbourne, Dublin Airport and Exeter.
Aer Lingus has launched its 2022 summer schedule and has 71 routes in total, including 16 transatlantic routes. The airline has increased its Christmas schedule and will incrementally build capacity in the lead up to summer 2022. This strong schedule reflects the airline's ambition to build to pre-pandemic levels of flying over time and anticipate continued momentum in customer demand. North Atlantic capacity will be increased with the reintroduction of services to San Francisco, Los Angeles, Seattle, Orlando and Newark over the coming months. Shannon will also see daily transatlantic services to Boston and New York JFK for the summer season. Aer Lingus will operate over 50 short-haul routes on the European network, with Spain, Portugal, Italy and the Mediterranean sunspots returning to the summer season. London airports will be well served with Heathrow services from Dublin, Cork, Shannon and Belfast, while Gatwick will have a direct service to Knock and Dublin.
Loganair has announced a new route connecting the city of Derry Airport with Edinburgh. The new route will start on the 17th of May, initially operating on Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays, with additional services on Thursdays and Saturdays during the peak summer season. The 55-minute service will be operated by a 49-seat Embraer 145.
In related news, the airport is holding a consultation process on introducing performance-based navigation approaches for aircraft arriving at the airport. The consultation process will run from the 18th of October through to the 21st of January, and the airport operators are looking for feedback on the proposals. The proposals aim to replicate the existing arrival routes of aircraft and does not increase the number of aircraft arriving or departing from the airport. The majority of aircraft will continue to fly as they do today. Authorities at the City of Derry Airport will be holding 2 online Microsoft Teams events where they discuss their consultation proposals and answer any questions. These will take place on Wednesday the 3rd of November from 1300 to 1430 and on Thursday the 9th of December from 1800 to 1930. To find more information about this consultation, see the full article on the Flying in Ireland website.
3 new routes will take off from Shannon this week as Ryanair launched services to Fuerteventura, Birmingham and Budapest. The Fuerteventura service commenced on the 31st of October and will operate weekly on Sundays. A new twice-weekly service to Birmingham will begin to operate from the 1st of November on Mondays and Fridays, and the new Budapest service, operating twice weekly on Wednesdays and Saturdays, will start on the 3rd of November. A new service to Turin that was announced earlier in the year will commence weekly from December. 18 routes are now available with Ryanair at Shannon.
The Ulster Aviation Society Museum at Longcash outside Lisburn welcomed an impressive new exhibit last week, a Tornado GO4 attack aircraft from the Royal Air Force serial ZG771. Specialists from the Joint Aircraft Recovery and Transport Squadron spent 3 days reassembling the Tornado with the help of a massive crane and some assistance from UAS volunteers. The Tornado's arrival has been delayed by 18 months due to restrictions resulting from COVID-19 lockdowns. Even so, very few GO4 versions have been delivered to museums in the UK. Its acquisition was initially progressed by the Society's patron, RAF Air Vice Marshal Harvey Smith, a native of Northern Ireland. According to Chairman Ray Burrows, the museum now hosts about 40 aircraft and expects to soon add 2 more from the Irish Air Corps. Entry to the Society's museum is free on a pre-booked basis via its website, ulsteraviationsociety.org. It's run entirely by volunteers from within the 600 members of the Society, a Northern Ireland registered charity.
Ryanair has announced a new Cork to Manchester route as part of its largest ever winter schedule from Cork. The new route is part of Ryanair's winter 2021-22 schedule from Cork, delivering over 60 weekly flights to 13 destinations. Following the reopening of the runway later this month, the airline said it would reopen its 2-aircraft base at Cork.
AerCap Holdings, considered a global leader in aircraft leasing, announced today Monday that it has completed its acquisition of the GE Capital Aviation Services business GECAS from General Electric. The acquisition positions AerCap as the worldwide industry leader across all areas of aviation leasing, aircraft, engines and helicopters. The combined company will serve approximately 300 customers around the world and will be the largest customer of Airbus and Boeing. AerCap now has a portfolio of over 2,000 aircraft, over 900 engines and over 300 helicopters. The aircraft fleet represents approximately 90% of the assets of the combined company. New technology aircraft are expected to make up 75% of the aircraft fleet by 2024.
And finally this week, Conor Mccarty has confirmed Emerald Airlines is bidding for the Dublin Donegal public service route. If successful with the bid, he predicted that Emerald Airlines could begin operating the Aer Lingus regional franchise early next year, about 1 year earlier than planned. Emerald has already taken delivery of its first 2 ATR aircraft and has begun offering charter services.
Thanks, Mark. You can find these stories and more on flyinginireland.com. And a reminder that, as always, our long final episodes are available for you to listen wherever you get your podcasts and on our site squawk7000.ie. Thanks for listening.
To get the news first, subscribe now to Squawk 7000 on your favourite podcast platform.